Hey guys, welcome to my channel, or welcome back if you're not new here. I'm Angie. Today I am doing a makeup look with almost all drugstore products. I honestly didn't have a lot of drugstore products around, and I had some requests. Some people wanted to see more inexpensive products on my channel. So I spoke with a friend of mine, and shout out to my friend Deidre. I know she's going to watch this. She has become a couponer. She's gotten into kind of extreme couponing and finding the best possible deals that she can. So all of the products that I'm going to use today, I did not pay for, but I pulled up a price list. So I have prices and where you can get them. Yeah, so thanks, Deidre. Awesome that you gifted these items to me to try out on my channel and maybe continually use if we like them. So I did prep my face. I did my foundation already because I did not get a foundation in this haul. I did my foundation, I did my bronzer already, and I did my concealer and I powdered. Yeah, so I'm going right into the eyeshadow. I did prep my eyelids with concealer today, which I tend to do a lot. And the eyeshadow, it's a really cute little setup. It's the e.l.f. Clay eyeshadow palette. Well, everything's going to be backwards for you guys, but I'm going to show you what the colors look like. So it's a very neutral set, a dark, a couple of mattes, a couple of shimmers. There's a nice light base color, a nice highlight. Pretty much everything I think you would need to get a look. So I'm just gonna go ahead and go right into the colors. Don't really have names. They just tell you where they think that you should put them. But I like to do that my own way. So I'm making a mess over here. My stuff's rolling around. So I'm gonna go into, I don't want to blind you with the mirror, this little guy here first to do my transition through the eyelid. And I'm gonna go in with this brush here. It's one of my Japanese brushes. So I will tell you right off, there's a lot of fallout, so be very careful. If you are a person who's super concerned about that, you could choose to do your eyes first before you do complexion. Or you just do like I do and tap it off. It's a pretty light shade. That's expected. Very, very lots of fallout. And then I'm going to go in with this brush here, hit up my darker color, that guy there. And I'm just going to pack it in to the corner, working it up into the crease a bit. Now, one thing I will say, I did get an eyebrow pencil, but that eyebrow pencil was dried out. So we're not going to use the eyebrow pencil today. We're going to probably go into the same color I'm using here on the outer edge of the eye and put that into the eyebrows today. All right, got it on. Now I'm just going to fluff it out. And with it being an inexpensive drugstore product, sometimes I got to use a little more to make it show up. So I'm going to go in a second time, add some more. And then without going into the center of it, I'm going to fluff the outside edge so that I don't lose the color in the center. I'll spray it with a setting spray later to make sure that it sticks around. And then I'll go in and do the other side. All right. So next I'm going into, I think I'll do the mid-tone. So this guy here, I think I'm going to use a little bit of everything that's in this palette today. All right, this little guy here, it's a little flat brush. Just going in to pack a little in the center. This is kind of a greenish olivey tone. It does have a light shimmer to it. It's not super shimmery. So I will say, I'm kind of impressed. I don't use a lot of e.l.f. products. The e.l.f. products that I've used in the past have not performed well for me. So watching all the other YouTubers with their e.l.f. products, I've always been like, what? Why are you so happy with it? I always felt like I got a tiny bit of product and it didn't do much. I always felt like it was more like beginner kid makeup. But this little palette I'm okay with. This isn't bad. This might be from their slightly higher price point. I believe this was a $6 palette. So I say slightly higher because it's not high price like I would normally use. I usually am more of a bougie makeup kind of girl. But I've been playing with some of the drugstore because people want to see it. All right, I'm gonna go back in. I did use this brush. The first brush that I used, I'm gonna go back in with that guy and just fluff this a little bit. And then inner corner, going into that little guy there. It does have a slight shimmer to it. You probably can't see that on camera. And I'm actually gonna go in with my pinky finger for that one. So I'm actually kind of liking these colors. It's kind of a taupey kind of feel, which I am a fan of taupe. I will say, if you're going to use a palette like this, definitely prep your eyelids with a primer or a concealer or something to help it with longevity, and use a good setting spray afterwards. And it doesn't have to be an expensive primer or concealer. It doesn't have to be an expensive setting spray. Just get whatever you can do, whatever you can get. Oh yes, I'm pretty happy with that now. It's a nice look. I'm pretty happy. I'm going in with the final color. That's the lightest one. That's our highlight. So that's going to go under my brow bone and in the crease. Going in with another one of my old school brushes that I don't know where they came from. I think I said before, I think these brushes came from my very first brush kit. And that's been, I'm gonna go with 8 or 9 years ago that I bought it, and I bought it on Amazon. It was from a company called Shani, and Shani is still around. Inexpensive makeup brushes. I've been happy with them. They've lasted me a lot of years. And then I'm going into the inner corner. It's not a super shimmery color. It's just kind of a light shimmer. That's okay. It's kind of an everyday look. So I don't need to be super flashy. All right, that was the e.l.f. eyeshadow. Next, I'm going in with a liner. So no liner came with this setup. So I ended up getting, oh my gosh, most of the words are gone off of it. I just pulled out of my collection my Sephora eyeliner. It's the least expensive I have since I was working a drugstore look. I figured that would be the way to go. I'll be right back. Okay, so Sephora waterproof black liner. It's the kind that you twist and it goes up. And yeah, that's one I keep around. I mostly just keep it around for the waterline. I did use it all over today, upper lid and a little into the edges of the waterline. I didn't go all the way through. Didn't feel like going super frame on my eyes today. I just realized that I put the e.l.f. palette away before I did my eyebrows. So I'm gonna go in and do my eyebrows really quick. I have this little Chanel brush. It's just like a little edge brush. I don't know if you can see it. There we go. Yeah, it came in some like a liquid pot eyeliner that I got from Sephora or from Chanel years ago, but it's one of the few times I actually got a brush that I liked in a kit of some sort, you know, outside of not buying a separate brush. Anyway, yeah, I'm gonna use that for the eyebrows today. And then I'm going in with a spoolie brush just to soften that up. So I really enjoy, if I'm gonna do my eyebrows, I don't always do them, I really enjoy using powder for my brows versus a pencil or anything else. It's just softer. And I have pretty thick brows to start with, so I don't feel like I need to do anything really super intense. Next, going in with blush. So this is from Physicians Formula. It's a multicolor stick in soft pink. There's what it looks like. Things cost. So this can be used for cheeks, lips, eyeshadow, whatever you want. So it's got multi-uses. The price is $11.49, and I found that price on the Physicians Formula website. So I'm gonna go in, I'm gonna use my little pad thing today. I'm trying to remember what it was called. It came from Tati Beauty. Just gonna put this on the cheek, both sides. And I'm going to grab my Beauty Puff and just move it around and push it in and making sure things go in an upward motion. Yeah, that's pretty. That's something I might use again too. It is scented. It's got a nice smell to it though. I could use a perfume that smell. I like that. I know a lot of people don't like scented products. Scented products don't tend to bother me too much. That's a nice blush. I like that. I'm just gonna grab a little bit more. It's gonna go down my nose a little bit, up the forehead a little bit, on the chin. Thank you, Deidre. I like that. So far, we're doing good. These products are things that I would continue to use. Next, I'm going into my Physicians Formula Dewy Highlight with jojoba oil, which is very good for your skin and hair. That's what it looks like. Also found this one on the Physicians Formula website for $11.99. So Physicians Formula is not your cheapest, least expensive to go to, but they have some pretty good products. I have a bronzer that I get that I love from them. So I'm going to go in with my little thing again and just add that above the blush. Go a little more. That's a light glow. This might be one that I use under my makeup more often than on top because I do like much more glowy. Get a little shimmer out of it. Maybe if I put it directly on, what happens then? Okay, we're getting a little more glow out of it. It's not an intense glow product. That's okay though. Not every day do you need an intense glow product. I just like a lot of glow. I'm loving that blush though. That blush turned out beautiful. That one doesn't smell quite as good as the blush does either. The blush is nice. I like the blush. All right, so we're almost done. Next thing I'm going into is mascara. So for mascara, I got the CoverGirl Peacock Flare. I found it for $11.99 on Ulta. There's what the package looks like. It's got like rubber on it, so maybe to help you grip. It's got a very interesting brush. I did already open it up and look. Very interesting brush. It kind of flares out in different places, and it's one of the tiny brushes. I'm going to go in and put it on. Not sure this is gonna be a favorite of mine. It seems like when it says Peacock Flare, maybe it means that it makes your eyelashes go all over the place. I kind of like my eyelashes straight and in line and just lengthened. And I don't have a ton of eyelashes, so I don't know, this might be do something different for somebody with longer eyelashes. Mine are not super long. It looks okay. I don't think this is something I'll reach for all the time though. Yeah, it's not making them super pumped up. It's not doing a ton for me. I feel like what it really did was make them all go different directions, which isn't really what I look for in a mascara. Maybe somebody else does. Maybe does something different on different eyelashes. I don't know. I'm going to say it's not my favorite, and I probably won't be reaching for it very much. All right, so final part to this look today. Going in, actually there's going to be two more parts here because I am going to go in with a setting spray afterwards just to make sure things sit well. Going in with my e.l.f. Day to Night Lipstick Duo. So there's what it looks like. It's got two sides to it. So a darker side and a lighter side. And I'm going to go for, I'm going to try to do a somewhat ombre look today since we've got two colors to work with here. Not really going day into night lately. It's, you know, been just all day, just day. And nighttime we take the makeup off. We're not really going out at night and doing anything lately. I'm going to go ahead and go in with this around the outer edge. I'm going to use it kind of like a lip liner, but a little bit deeper in, not using an actual lip liner. Now, when it comes to lipsticks and glosses, I've kind of changed a little bit. I kind of feel like unless you're allergic to ingredients, there's not a whole lot of reason to spend 30 bucks on a lipstick or a lip gloss. So I've gone more drugstore for that kind of stuff, and it's just fine. All right, going in with the lighter color. It's not dramatically lighter, it's just a little bit. Not bad. It's a good neutral color, or two good neutral colors that I turned into one. Yeah, so that's the e.l.f. Day to Night Lipstick Duo. It's $5 on, I guess that's on the e.l.f. website. So now I'm going to go in with setting spray, mostly for the eyeshadow. Probably should have done that before mascara, but we'll see how it goes. The only setting spray I have right now is MAC Fix Plus. Unfortunately, that was one of the things I did not have a drugstore option for. So I'm just going to go ahead and use it, see how it goes. I would recommend doing this before you put the mascara on today. It just happened that way, so we'll see how it goes. All right, guys. It's always a nice setting spray. That's it for today. There's my look. It's a general, easy, everyday kind of look with mostly drugstore products. If you like my video, go ahead and hit the like button. Please subscribe. Please follow. By ringing the bell, they'll let you know when new videos come out. It was so nice to see you guys today. I can't wait to come back again. Have a great day. Thanks.